Hi, I'm Jeff Foley. Welcome to the Commissioner's Report. I'm joined today by Commissioner Martha Santiago. Commissioner Santiago, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. Like always, I enjoy being here.
And Happy New Year. This is a great way to start the show for 2024.
Happy New Year to everybody. Absolutely.
So we're going to start the year with some good news.
Yes.
We're going to talk a little bit about what's coming to Lakeland Linder International Airport, and I'd love for you to take it from there and tell the people what's happening.
Well, this has been like 2+ years in coming, and we're so excited to announce that we're going to have an airline carrier that's going to be coming to Linder Airport. It's going to be Avelo, and they're going to be our new airlines in Polk County, taking people to different destinations in Southeast, Northeast, and the Midwest.
So regular people are going to be able to hop on a flight and get out or get into Polk County for a little bit.
Absolutely. Just we're going to, instead of traveling to Orlando or Tampa, we're just going to be able to get on, and if we're going to those destinations where it flies into, and hop in right there in Lakeland, in our airport, own airport. Yes. That
is awesome. So when does that start?
Well, it's probably going to take place in mid-year. It's already been approved, the contract. I'm sure they're still working little details on it, but by June, they say we're going to start seeing some more action taking place with the airlines. Yes. That's
awesome. And do we have an idea yet of where people will travel from or to?
Well, that is the $1 million question. They have not put out their destinations yet, exactly where they're going, but we're imagining that's going to be right on the East Coast area. For example, Charlotte, North Carolina, Connecticut, some of those areas. But we don't know yet until they make that announcement.
And Commissioner Santiago, what can you tell me about the airline that's coming in?
Well, the airline is based out of Houston, Texas, and again, they serve basically the Midwest and Northeast and Southeast, and now with Florida coming in, they're expanding their territory. It started in, if I'm not mistaken, in 2021, and it's a low-cost, very efficient and very successful airlines. In fact, I think they have already transported 3.5 million people to different destinations, and they serve 33 states and including Puerto Rico in their flights. So they have a very good reputation, and so I'm excited to have them to come Central Florida, to Polk County, definitely.
And what brought them to Lakeland?
Well, I always say Lakeland is, we had the airport there. We had the airport already that has been being used for Amazon, and so they're pretty well equipped to handle this. But to bring them to Polk County, it's basically because we're just a beautiful area. We know that by the many people that are coming to Polk County, and that's a whole different topic. But we have a lot to offer. You know, some people, visitors want to come to Florida, and some of them don't want to go to just Orlando and Tampa or fly into Orlando and Tampa. They prefer an area where we have a lot of outdoors activity. We have Legoland. We have Sun and Fun, which is celebrating their 50th year. Tiger Bay Stadium, that we have a wonderful team that comes down here. We also have recently, the most recent one is Bonnet Springs Park, which is considered now our central park of Polk County. So we have a lot to offer visitors that want to come down here and experience something a little bit different than just your Orlando and Tampa area.
It's a great list of things. It sounds like you could build a week's vacation just based on those things.
Well, they say that, you know, a lot of research goes into this. This is not just something that happens overnight. And they say that the visitors that would be coming here would spend at least 4 days, minimum 4 days in Polk County. And so that's good, because that generates a lot of money for us.
Yeah, like I know you mentioned Bonnet Springs, and that's a place we go there with my daughter, and it's a place you could spend an entire day just there.
Absolutely. Well, a couple of days. Yeah, it was so big. Yes,
yeah, it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
Do you mind telling me a little bit about the board's involvement in making this happen?
Well, you know, there's a couple of things that we're interested in. Number one, you know, economic development for Polk County is very important. And this is looking to generate around $67 million a year for Polk County, which is good, which helps us with a lot of different areas. But one of the things that it's also going to provide is jobs. I am a firm believer of economic development, bringing jobs to Polk County so that our people can stay in Polk County and work here. So this is going to help with bringing many jobs to Polk County, grow businesses, start up new businesses, and of course then also having generate the money that we need with economic development. So to me, this is very important for Polk County, and I'm excited that we're going to have this.
And if I'm correct, the county is involved in trying to make sure that this is successful. I believe that the county will be spending money in markets outside of Polk.
Yes.
To make sure that people use the airline?
Yes. What we're looking at is we're not going to spend marketing monies here in Florida for them to fly out to different destinations. What we want is to spend the money at these different destinations when they're announced, so that the people in those areas can come to Polk County. So that's the way the money is going to be spent in marketing. It's bringing the visitors into Polk County and spend their money here, stay here and enjoy what we have to offer. Lakeland, Winter Haven, all of Polk County, definitely.
And Lakeland Linder will get some improvements through this process.
Yes, they will definitely get some improvements. And this is a combination of Lakeland Linder, City of Lakeland, and Polk County through the sports marketing department. So all three of them will have a part in them. The marketing, sports marketing will have the opportunity to market the place, and then City of Lakeland will help with the operational part and doing some upgrades to the airport.
Well, I think this is a great way to start 2024. I'm looking to being able to go away occasionally with a little less of a drive and get back and be closer to home when I get here. Anything you'd like to add before
I'm ecstatic about this. I usually fly to North Carolina a lot, and I go all the way to Sanford, to be honest with you, to take a flight where it's a little bit more affordable. And it's going to be so nice not to have to go all the way out there, even Orlando and Tampa, and just to go to Lakeland and catch a flight and then come back to Lakeland and be home in no time. So this is exciting for Polk Countyans. I'm glad that we're able to finally see this come to fruition.
I think that's a great job by all the parties that were involved in bringing it here, and I can't wait to see it come to fruition.
I can't either.
Well, thank you, Commissioner, for spending some time with me.
Thank you. Thank you for letting me share about this.
That's it for this episode of the Commissioner's Report. Tune in again, and we'll catch you soon.